Hi children, today we're going to learn about lowercase alphabets. Here we have to trace the letters, learn, and then we have to trace the lowercase letters. So you can see very clearly that on the left side you can see that we got the capital letters and on the right side we got the small letters. So all the colored boxes contain capital letters, for example, J, K, and L, and all the white boxes contain these small letters. So in this task, we will learn and then we will trace these small letters. Now here you can see that in this blue box, we got the capital letter, and in the white box, we got the lowercase letter. Here, the lowercase letter J is already traced, and in the remaining tasks, we would learn that how we can trace these lowercase letters which are present in the white box. Now here you can see that in the pink box, here we got the capital letter L, right? And in the white box, we got the lowercase letter L or the small letter L. So let's start tracing this small letter or the lowercase letter. For that, we would start from this point and then stretch the line in the downward direction. Here you can see that in this orange box, we got the capital letter K, and after the arrowhead, we got the small letter K. So let's start tracing it. Start from this point and stretch the line in the downward direction and make a slant line in the upward direction and a slant line in the downward direction. So we are done with the tracing of the lowercase letter K. Now let's move towards another letter and see what we have to trace over here. Here we got this uppercase letter or the capital letter J, and after this arrowhead we got this lowercase or the small letter J. So let's start tracing it. Start from this point and stretch the line in the downward direction and make a curve to complete the tracing of the lowercase letter J. Now let's move towards the last row. Here you can see that in this speech box we got a capital letter L that is converted into the lowercase or the small letter L. So for that we would start from this point and then stretch the line in the downward direction to complete the tracing of the lowercase letter L. So we are done with this task. Now let's move towards the second column. Here you can see that here we got this capital letter and here we got the small letter. So the capital letter here we got is the K, and after the arrowhead we got this small letter K. So let's start tracing this small letter K. Start from this point and then stretch the line in the downward direction. Now here start from this point and make a slant line in the upward direction, and here slant line in the downward direction. So we are done with the tracing of the small or the lowercase letter K. Now let's move towards the second row. Here we got the uppercase letter J, and after the arrowhead we got the small letter J. Start from this point and now make a round curve to complete the tracing of the lowercase letter J and put a dot over here to complete the tracing of this. Now here we got the uppercase letter L that is converted into the lowercase letter L. So for that, we would start from this point and then stretch the line in the downward direction. Similarly, over here, we got the uppercase letter K that is converted into the lowercase letter K. Start from this point and then stretch the line in the downward direction. Now make a slant line in the upward direction and a slant line in the downward direction to complete the tracing of the lowercase letter K. So we are done with the tracing of these letters J, K, and L. Thank you so much, kiddos.